Right. We should be live. Ahoy the internet. Ugh from Broadside Gaming here, bringing you another Sunday chill out paint stream. Very few people will observe, but that's fine. Oh, fair enough. Well, it might be joined by Zug, who knows? I was just wondering if we'd be joined by Zug. I've just poked him and he doesn't, who knows? It's Zug, unpredictable, as he is round. Okay, so today obviously you can see we're painting, this is the Battletech Atlas, which is a 100-ton mech, very iconic in the overall scheme of things, really. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be painting that. I'm going to be painting in the style of House Davion, which sounds quite French, but I don't think they are French. Davion. I suppose they might be. Yo, Frost. They look more American when the actual when you see the paint scheme. I have got art that I'm going to try and replicate, so I've actually taken the trouble to paste a link here. Look, it's not the best link in the world, and I promise you, it's not. It's oh god, it's too long. Why do these things have to be so long? Hold on. Let's shorten that. It's too long for a bloody or for a what's it message. Oh my god, this thing is massive. What the hell was that? Right, this is a slightly short version. Oh yeah. There we go. People will be able to see that. So there you go. I'm going to be using that guy's paint scheme for this model. So, so if you are following along at home, you can see what hopefully it's going to look like by the end of the stream. Apparently, I've been okayed for quite a long stream today, so it might be going for like 3 hours as opposed to the normal 2. But we'll see how it goes. I'll see how it goes. See how my mood takes me. I am still ill, irritatingly. So if I sneeze and snuffle and become slightly irritated, but I haven't got any tissue with me. Oh well, there are tissues about in the house. I might just have to run off and get some. If I have to blow my nose or something like that, because it's not been good. I've been ill since Thursday. I got like a cough and a cold, and then I went out for a beverage on Thursday. I got back and I was basically, I might have had a few beverages, but I was basically destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. I got home by like 9 and managed to sit on the sofa and fall asleep shivering under a blanket for like 3 hours before going to bed. And then I had the day off on Friday, so I basically just was ill on Friday on my day off, which was a great way. I could have phoned in sick, but yeah, you know what it is. And yeah, so there you go. So I've been ill ever since. Yeah, I'm not that much. It's okay. It's all right. I'm better now. I was a lot worse like yesterday and Friday. Fuck me. I was like feverish on Friday. Just nasty. Don't know what it was as well. I think it's because of the fact that we've not actually been outside forever, and you know, we haven't heard anyone or seen anyone or contacted any germs for about a year. So yeah. So our immune systems are like absolute shite. So, anyway, so that's the picture. So we're going to start with doing the red. So the idea is we're going to put red all over his head, all the way down his chest here, all the way to the middle. And we'll do it like that. So we're going to go with our good standard Mephiston. Mephiston red. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like particularly burning myself any particularly bad way. I'm just like, it's just been, you know, ill. I've forgotten what it's like. It's really annoying because I had like this. I had a cough over Christmas, which sucked. And then I had like, it's been like about a month, a shit month, and then then I get ill again. It's just like typical. Right. So I actually have to be quite careful here because the lines I have to draw are going to be quite. Yeah, I don't have to be super accurate. Just need to be steady. Yeah, we are like Yeah, I was fucked on Friday, to be honest. Right. I wouldn't give up. I really love streaming, so that's why I hate not doing it when I said I would do it. All right, just making sure I understand everything before I put the, you know, was it measure twice, cut once, or, you know, paint once or something? I don't know. There's probably no equivalent painting analogy for analogizing this analogy. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I enjoy the Friday streams. I was looking forward to playing bloody Valheim as well. I want to build my house more. Oh well. Maybe on Tuesday we'll do some more Valheim. Just to like do a noise hug. Make him run around, get wood for me. That's normally the way it works, isn't it? I've only got one side of this model, so I don't quite know what's going to go on the back of it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to improvise some, but that's good because he's got like plenty of bits and bobs on him. So, also, you know, these lines don't have to be super accurate. Yay! All right, questionable. So, I have literally no idea whether like House Davion is cool or not cool. They're probably not cool, are they? But they've got a cool colour scheme, so that's the only thing that matters to me. I don't know much about the factions in Battletech. I've like known about Battletech my entire life, really. Not that good. That ain't cool. Oh, well, it'll be softened by everything, don't worry. Yeah, it'll all be softened. It's a mech. Oh, well, there you go then. Right. But are they cool? Are they like, as long as are they like the Ultramarines of Battletech? Like the standard I'm going for. We can clean it up later on. As always, you know, there are no mistakes when it comes to painting. Annoyingly, I by the way, I did paint this like a little bit before he started because I figured you won't want to see me painting it white. I'll paint it more white later on. All right. I've got to be a little bit careful around here. It's so confusing, the Battletech. I started watching some videos about Battletech because I seep out of interest, you know, I have some interest, passing interest in it. And I like listening to lore when I'm painting and things like that for fun. Yeah, you know, just to increase my overall geek knowledge. You've got to up your geek knowledge, haven't you? And I started watching a video which is like, was it 500 year history of like the inner sphere. And I was like, oh God. The complete 500-year history of the first bit of the war, the first war. I was like, oh shit me. And it's like a 2-hour video. That's why I quite like Battletech. It's quite Yoldy IP in it. Yoldy IP. With many. Oh God, why is it so hot in here as well? You probably can't answer that question. I could probably answer that question better than you can. I suspect the heating is on. No. Just obviously overheating. I'm probably because I'm ill. It'll be like find out I have a collapse in a feverish state in a minute. The Grey Death Legion. Do they have a decent paint colour scheme? Weren't like Wolf Dragoons like clan people? Right. Making sure I got all my bits and the bobs in a row. Right, I've got to paint his butt now. There's no butt on the picture I sent, obviously, so I'm going to have to improvise the butt. It's going to be a pretty easy improvisation to do, though. I've got some other mechs that I've painted, sort of half painted, that I may be painting as other bits of this thing dries. The edgelords of Battletech. Oh, right, okay. Every game has to have its edgelords, don't they? Every game has to have its edgelords. It's so important for the edgelords amongst us. They're everywhere. All right. Sort that out later on. I'm aware that's a tiny bit of a mistake. Right, where's his plating going to go? Right, red up the back. It's going to be red up the back, so... That... Red up the back. Ordered red. Oh man, I need to like find the cool paint schemes in Battletech. Only because I've got like some more mechs to paint. Like I say, I'm slowly. I think it was the live stream last Tuesday. I was saying that I was watching back that live stream, not for any particular level of arrogance. Arrogantly watching back my old live stream, going like, "Oh, look at me!" No, just to see what I was talking about. God damn it, I can't hold a conversational thread in my bloody brain when I'm playing Dark Tide. So bad at it. It's a nightmare. It's a bloody game that requires so much concentration though. I can't just like go, oh, I'll just chill out and play like some stuff and just do it. It's like, it's so tense. Why do I play one of the most super intense bloody games? Right, I think we're going to go like that. Otherwise he's not going to have any white at the top, so we're going to have a little bit back there.
Ahoy, ahoy.
Oh man. But yeah, so I was saying that like on that live stream, I tried to explain that I had bought more Battletech. So as that bit's drying off, I will show you the more Battletech I've bought. I don't know if I showed you the other bit of Battletech. Did I? I can't even remember whether I showed like the, because last time.
Yeah. Oh,
weird. I tell you what, Frost, I've changed absolutely nothing. So maybe it was OBS being fucking weird, unlike OBS. But let me go get. Oh, that bad boy dries off. Let me go get you some other things that I've been painting. Look, hold on. So I was on a hunt for like my quest for the Timberwolf. So I bought this, which is like a Timberwolf. Oh my god, what are you doing back there? Sounds like you're like drilling or something. Yeah. So that's I can't remember what these are. Clan, ghost, wolf, bear, ghost, wolf, some wolf. I think it's a wolfy
Ghost
thing.
bear.
Yeah, it's a vulture. Yeah. There you go. And then we got one of these. Got one of these as well, which I have. These are obviously works in progress. They are not finished yet. Clearly, by the fact that they're clearly not finished. And then we got one of these. I don't even know what this guy is. He looks quite cute. He's like, hello. Oh. And then we got this guy. I'm not even sure what that is. It looks like a warhammer, but
It does look like a warhammer.
no, you're a bit delayed. Oh, maybe. Yeah. See, look, someone knows their mechs very well. I don't. And anyway, these are mechs. Yeah, I know what they are. I've got them. I've got the box. But anyway, so I started playing them. But they're like my clan mechs that I bought, which I'm quite pleased with. But this is following like a Duncan Rose paint video tutorial thing. So they look quite.
He painted some mechs.
Yeah, he painted these ones. So these are. This is a really sweet paint scheme. I really enjoyed that, and it's not done yet. But they will be probably painted during this stream as I finish off some other bits. But anyway, let's carry on with the show and tell. So then I went and bought the starting box, and then I've got these guys. Man, I really love. I can't believe you've never got into Battletech. I'm disappointed in you, man.
Man, I've never been much into like big robots, man.
But they're not big robots. They're tiny robots because they're on scale. So we got. I definitely know we got an awesome. Oh, look at him. He's so cool. Like chunky. And you got a catapult. I do know some of these. He's armless, that guy though. Because he's got no arms. You see, he's like. Yeah, robots are the best. But these are really not ready to go. And then you got this guy. I can't remember what he is, but he's cool because his head's over on the side. And he's got like a round missile launcher. Yeah, he's got nothing but missiles. And then you've got like, look at these guys. They're so cool, man. These robots are so nicely done. I know what this guy is. It's a locust. Really sweet. Really like it. And then you've got like, I can't remember what it is. It's a little guy. Shadow Griffin.
Bad, man.
Yeah. That'd be a Shadow Griffin, wouldn't it? I know that. Right. And then we've got like the Battle Master. Oh, I love the Battle Master. Yeah, Commando, the little guy. Yeah, this little dude. Commando. But I love them, man. Look at the size differences. They're so cool.
Are they all plastic?
Yeah. Yeah, man. They're just single piece plastic models.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, man. They just come like that. And I love it because the 3D printed one I got is like in scale with the plastics because these are like both big golf mechs. These ones here. And yeah, the Battle Master is awesome. Well, he's not the awesome because there's an awesome. And then, but like, I love it. You got like these little guys as well. They're just a size comparison. It's just so cool. Yeah, but anyway, so there you go. So I bought those. And the next thing I'm going to buy is like the clan expansion for it. Because there lies the Timberwolf. Or the Mad Cat, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, I'm not sure how tall they are. What can I compare it to, Zug? What about Primaris Marine?
Yeah.
That's Primaris Marine. The universal scale of everything. There you go. That's a... See, that's compared to a Primaris Marine. There you go.
Well, they're pretty big.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, they're good. They're good sized models. Yeah, it's like 40 mil. Yeah. Yeah, about that. Yeah. But they're good fun to paint, though, man. These are really cool, man. These models are awesome. This one is anyway. so good. I'm really enjoying the Battletech stuff, man. It's just giving me a lovely change of pace. It's really cool. Anyway, what we're going to do? We're going to paint this beast with the Keldor Sky as a base coat for the blue. Right. So what have you been up to anyway, Zug?
Not much, you know. Bit of this, bit of that.
Bit of this, bit of that.
Yeah.
That sounds suspicious, to be honest. I've
got Burglar Bill out of retirement for a new series.
Oh. Do you think you're gonna steal a baby?
I haven't stolen. I stole a hat.
Oh man, that's the first step in the path to a baby.
Yep.
Burglar Bill.
Yeah, he's burgling stuff.
Oh, I'm just wondering, do I move to a smaller brush for this? Yes, I'm going to move to a smaller brush.
A tiny brush.
Well, a slightly more pointy brush, I think. Hold on. Oh. Here are your pointy brush. Yeah, it's not smaller, just pointier. Right. Ugh. Burglar Bill, the patron saint. See how it goes just slowly. Look at that. A brilliant new brush that I don't think I've ever used before. That's fine.
Oh yeah, canvas still being irritating, man.
Is it? Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll have to hunt that down. Yeah, I saw some bad things about Blood Bowl 3. I was thinking, oh no. Apparently
Man,
it's
Blood Bowl was always pretty terrible, to be honest.
no man, there's the board game, you know, and then there's the computer game version of it, and I think there were issues with it. I remember reading, going, oh no. You know, looking on the gaming news like I am wont to do.
Yeah.
You know that thing you don't look at?
Oh yeah, that thing with all the words and stuff.
Yeah, man. You know the news. It's not even the real news. It's the gaming news. Oh no, that sucks. We know a song about that. What are you doing back there? You sounds like you're basically typing an essay. Are you typing an essay?
No, I'm playing Darktide.
Bloody hell, man. Would you push your keys a bit more quietly?
No. I'm using a silent keyboard, Mr. Fucking Sound Sensitive.
Well, ain't that silent, is it? Oh, the silent keyboard. Like the clackety clack of the silence. The gentle clacking of the intense clacking. Yeah. It's true. I should really teach you to read at some point, Zach.
Nah.
No, man, because then like you'll find out what like all the people are saying. There's words and everything. There's a universe of words out there, man.
Yeah. Don't need to read.
Losers. That's for losers reading. Reading.
Got ourselves a reader.
We don't know no reading here. So what I've been doing is being ill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like annoying.
Well, we're pretty sure it was coming because you said on Tuesday the Ugg wife wasn't feeling well.
No.
And that was a surefire sign that you were going to get it at some point.
Yeah, I did get it as well. And she was sitting there going like, bless her, but she's like, oh, don't come near me, you'll give me your germs. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? You're the one that gave me the germs. Yeah, but I might get the germs back. I'm like, how does that work?
I don't think it works like that.
No, no. Bless her cotton socks. Stay away from me. What? I've been trying to watch The Last of Us.
Have you? Any good?
No. Uggs
Oh,
review. A bit boring. I don't really see what everyone's raving about.
Yeah, I never really gave a shit about it, to be honest.
Germs like a ball. What? So they roll back onto you? Oh my god.
Oh god, these people are awful.
I'm not even there.
Well, no, at least you're bloody competent at playing this game.
It's the nicest thing you've said about my Dark Tide playing ever.
Oh, you are competent.
What, incompetent? LOL.
No, man, you have like a semi-lucid grasp of the fucking gameplay.
Well, yeah, man.
These people are just... I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I think they're playing a completely different game.
Maybe they're not logged in. Maybe it's like they're like raiding in WoW.
Maybe.
I know. Is Zug okay? I don't know. Are you okay, Zug?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Have you fallen or something? Have you like...
Not this week.
So Blood Bowl games, if you were to buy one, what, Blood Bowl 2 is the one to buy then, is it? By the way, I'm just curious. Because I don't object to playing Blood Bowl. I'm not sure I'd enjoy playing against the computer, because I feel like the computer completely owned me, but I think against someone incompetent.
Well, like me.
Yeah, like you.
Cool.
Just equally as incompetent as me might be quite amusing. It'll just be like... It'd be like a clown car cascade. They just need to fix it. Oh god, it's like the story of every computer game these days that gets released, isn't it? It's like,
Yep.
please stop releasing your games broken. Oh, and a lot of painting this model is going to be me painting lines carefully.
I'm not very good at painting careful lines.
Well, now when you go for a colour scheme that's in essence bloody a line of colour along a model, gonna get closer to my model. Oh no. Well, that sucks. It is weird, isn't it? I mean, I suppose, you know, it's more than reasonable to say people like, you know... I know it increases the, you know, it increases the scale of difficulty of writing a computer game that's compatible with like everyone's systems, and there's going to be bugs based on the sheer diversity of the computer, you know, the computer rigs and all the drivers and everything like that. But Windows isn't that bloody unstable these days. I would say the model is pretty goddamn, you know, Windows is pretty...
testing, you know.
Yeah.
Like
oh God,
alpha and
shit.
beta and...
Yeah. Not being able to see, that's a problem when you're painting, isn't it?
It does hamper one's ability.
Shit. It's like fucking eyes. Right, I've got to open a window. It's too fucking hot in here. 1 second. God. Fortunately, we aren't in the summer yet, or we're not in the those springs properly. So we don't have a billion birds outside in like the Ugg Mansion bird reserve stroke hotel. And I am sort of struggling with getting the angle right on this. I might just say fuck it. Not like me, is it?
Nope.
Oh no, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. All right.
Oh well. This map's failed already.
Yeah, seem to have tons. Well, we don't know actually, because we don't know whether the bird's going to be scared off by the presence of the new bird boxes. This is a worry we've had. Whether we've gone too far, we've stretched the bird box. You know, the bird's patience with change too much. They're like, there's too much change, and now they refuse to cooperate. I guess.
Yeah, they might get upset.
I guess we'll find out, won't we? It'll be a broadside investigation to find out whether will the birds hang around faced with a changing environment. I don't know. We hope they're going to be okay. It's like we're just trying to be friends with you. Please love us. But no, we hate you. Stop trying to give us more homes. We don't like this. It's too much change.
Yeah, maybe a big fat pigeon will take up residence.
It's just a pigeon. I don't have like a pigeon place. I really want pigeons.
Well, they don't really need houses, do they? They kind of just make houses wherever the fuck they want.
They just shit out like eggs on roofs and things.
Yeah.
They're pretty lazy actually, pigeons. When it comes to building nests, they just really don't bother. They just kind of go, you know what, I'll just squirt out a couple of eggs onto a piece of concrete. That'll do. They'll be alright. They'll be right. Very lazy birds.
Pretty hardy though.
Yeah. Ancestors of the rock dove. That's what they are. They're like a hybridized version of the rock dove. And they actually they like cities so much because they remind them of sea cliffs. That's why they like
and
cities.
Chips.
They do like chips probably. Who doesn't like a fried potato?
It's true.
This is the Neapolitan. It's the American. I'm doing it for you guys. I should have painted this on the 4th of July, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'll put it away until the 4th of July.
Yeah. When's July? It's quite a way away, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a while, yeah.
Shit. Shit. Ugg paints patriotic mech for Independence Day. America, fuck yeah. You see, that would be the one advice. See, that's the thing. I suppose there's loads of people who take America really seriously because I don't know. They take being American very seriously. You need to adopt like the whole.
I don't take being American very seriously.
You're not an American. That's why.
Well, yeah, that's why I don't take it very seriously.
I just think it's one of those things. I think there's be so much room for like sarcasm if you were American. You know, self-deprecating sarcasm. Oh, you get cancelled for being patriotic in America, do you? Oh, awesome. Oh, you've reached British levels of patriotism then. Although to be fair, a lot of our highly patriotic people are a bunch of racist shits. So
yeah,
That's the problem we got.
They're not so much patriotic and more louts that like waving Union Jacks at people.
Yeah, that's the problem we've got. Yeah, like the more patriotic you get in the UK, the more like you're getting closer to being like, we hate everybody, get off our island. It's a thin line between racism and patriotism in the UK. I don't think we've really got it nailed. So it's safe just to not to be patriotic. The safest way.
Yeah, I'm not particularly patriotic. It's like I don't really care where I was.
What, man?
Like,
you not patriotic? No, man. You're out waving the banners on the Queen's days.
Kings, man,
oh,
kings.
God, I'm not quite updated. Brain isn't updated.
Old King sausage fingers.
Oh yeah, nationalism. Yeah. Oh God, who knows? Anyway, I'll get it somewhere. But anyway, yeah. But I just think it'd be funny because you've got like the freedom bird and things like that. We haven't got a thing like that. We haven't got like a bird that's our mascot. We've got like a lion. Yeah, lions aren't as cool as birds. You've got like the freedom eagle. Cool. Yeah, but they're not as cool as eagles, man. Yeah, and also, here's the thing. Here is the thing, right? Yeah. America has eagles in it, whereas the UK doesn't have any lions, does it?
We do.
No.
But in running with tradition, they weren't originally ours.
Yeah, what? So he's just saying we stole them?
A little bit, yeah.
That's what I mean. So that's why they should have done that, and they should make like the bloody English animal like a badger or something like that. That's just equally as cool. Badgers are cool.
Oh, but then we'd become the Hufflepuff of countries.
I don't think that was the way it worked.
That's how it works in my mind.
You're not allowed to like that now, anyway.
Separate the art from the artist, man.
That's true. Where does one draw the line?
Yep.
It's too confusing to draw any bloody lines. Yeah, don't like. You're not allowed to like where you're from because it's racist. Yeah, that's it.
I think we should just all move to Norway and live in a really colourful house.
A red house. Do you know when they painted the houses red in Norway?
I think I did at one point, but I've forgotten.
They painted them red because red is the cheapest colour paint. That's why a lot of the houses are red, because like the tenants or the landlords were really cheap. Nothing's changed. Nothing's through history. But that's why all the fishermen's huts and stuff like that were like painted red in Norway. Because I went to Norway. God forbid they did something cheaply in Norway, like painting a hut cheaply. Fucking hell. But the only thing they did do cheaply, if it was.
Yep.
Shockingly expensive. Norway. Shockingly expensive.
Well, it can afford to be expensive, can't it?
I am a man who drinks expensive craft ale, yeah? And I've been a man who's drunk expensive craft ale for many, many years. So I'm no stranger to paying like... I will quite happily pay £10?
Several dollary dues.
£10 for a beverage. If it's of sufficient quality, I will be like, oh, I'm perfectly happy to purchase a can of beer for like £7 quid, £8. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I'm down with that. But when you're being charged £10 for a can of Strombo,
I mean, that is...
You're like...
That's a bit cheeky, that is.
You're like... And the thing about it is, I was trying to get the UK supposed to be Hufflepuff. Yeah, why not? But when you try and get the answer out, why they charge that amount, they can't bloody answer. None of the Norwegian people. I was like, why is your beer so expensive? And they're like, it just is. It's like, that's not answering the damn question.
I thought PT answered that for us. It was something to do with the alcohol tax laws.
Yeah, it's just tax. They could have just said that. Tax. Doesn't really answer the question, why is it so bloody taxed though?
We need to like yank PT off of his fucking bicycle.
I don't do Strongbow. Oh, exactly. But when you're there, that's all they've got. When in like, no, I don't drink Strongbow normally.
I don't mind Strongbow as like a
Yeah,
I'm
but you'll
not
drink
drunk.
dark fruits, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen you drink fucking dark fruits.
I drink
before.
anything though.
Yeah, so like.
Yeah, but I wouldn't drink it for choice. If there was like, a lovely, lovely craft ale or dark fruit cider, I'd be like,
Oh yeah, I mean, if there was like a lovely choice of like, oh, do I want like a BrewDog guava or peach and something, I'd have that. Or Strongbow, I'd go for the
Strongbow.
BrewDog. But if it's like I'm sitting around someone's place and it's in the middle of the summer, we're having a barbecue and there's like 50 cans of fucking dark fruits, I'll probably just drink some of the dark fruits.
German beers. German beer's good.
And also, it's damn near impossible to get drunk off of dark fruits.
Brilliant. You might as well just drink the fruit juice at that point, though, if you're not trying to get drunk off of it.
Well, I'm not trying to get really drunk. I mean, it'll give you a little buzz.
Mm.
But that's about it.
I don't really know my German beers. I'm more of an English beer drinker. Only because like, there's loads of beer here. Like, so many beers. Well, I would like to go to America. Drink me some Freedom beers, that's what I'd like.
I wouldn't.
Why not?
Because I've been there and I've drank Freedom beer.
Yeah, they've got like they literally invented the microcraft brewing, man. They're like, America is responsible for that. It's possibly America's greatest contribution to the world. I know it might be a controversial take. But small batch craft brewing is an American thing. And this is really fiddly.
You just wait till the Germans hear that.
The most reasonable response. Have a beer. What is this?
What is this?
That's... And you take a shit on their grandmother.
Yep.
Yeah, it turns out drawing like, very complex lines down a three-dimensional model takes a while. It's one of those things that I like doing on live streams because it no pressure, There's no pressure to get it right. No, there's no pressure to get it right, man. Bloody hell. How am I going to get my brush in there to do that bit? Poke it in. But anyway, as a result of being ill, I haven't really drunk any beer at the weekend.
Oh, lame.
Yeah, I know.
I did drink some beer last night.
I did for myself. I did myself in on Thursday though. I really killed myself. It reminded me of
trouble.
Oh no, YouTubing shame. How many people do you see painting bloody this sort of model on live?
I've watched at least 4 people do it today.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Did they screw up?
Nope, they did it perfectly first time, man.
Oh no, the pressure. Pressure building. Yep, it's alright. It gets easier once you've done the base coat, it gets easier. I'm not going to tell myself anyway.
You're telling yourself lies again.
Nah, it does get easier. Pouring off a bar or something. Oh, Susan Wellesley. Don't know who that is. Don't know. Is that someone I should know? Should I be paying attention to something I'm not paying attention to? Probably.
Wasn't that the green guy from Monsters Inc., the one with the one eye? Or was that Mike Wazowski?
Wasn't the... I don't know. I was going to say I naturally assumed that the monster from Monsters Inc. was a man, but I've not actually seen it. Only because he looks like a man, which is ridiculous. He's got the male gaze, hasn't he? So...
Yep.
Got that male gaze. Oh my god. I can't turn my light up anymore. Like maybe turning my light up will help. No, that's working. We're working. It's going alright. Who is it?
She was a YouTube or Google CEO.
Oh, right. Oh,
See?
she's the one that's resigned and no one noticed. I remember.
Being a streamer, I feel like you should know who we were talking about. Yeah, see, the problem with us is we don't pay that much attention, especially me.
Oh, God. I mean...
Some would say I pay almost zero attention to anything.
Are you talking about the writer who writes Zug's character, or are you talking about like the voice actor that plays you?
Both.
Man. I do remember that she resigned. There you go.
Was there a reason for it?
Oh, she didn't resign, she just left. I think she left to get a better job somewhere else.
No, fair enough.
But I believe she's the one responsible for a great many changes at YouTube that weren't particularly very
keep
popular.
getting renewed about.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not actual streamers. We're not streamers, we're the character. Well, like I say, at the moment, involved in this live stream, you got the guy doing the painting, you got the guy doing the voice of Ugg, you got the guy writing the script for Ugg, you got the guy writing the script for Zug, you got the guy actually on a Sunday playing Darktide for the voice actor for Zug.
Yep.
Because Zug won't even pretend the voice actor that plays Zug won't even pretend to play Darktide because it's not part of his contract.
The union knows, so we're having to diversify our staff.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So we have to employ more people.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a hard slog being us.
Yeah. What I find is the best thing is the actors that play the people on the live streams as well.
God damn, yeah.
And they write the scripts, and we write the scripts, and everything's scripted, and none of this is live, and it's all just an illusion. It's amazing. The completely unimprovised live stream. I'll tell you what. You'll never get it. If you keep going off script, Frost, that's what happens. I had a dream. I had another YouTube subscriber dream last night.
Did you?
Yeah. And when I say subscriber dream, it's nothing about Frost or anything like that. Don't worry.
I dream exclusively about Frost.
It was a subscriber count going up dream. And I dreamt that I was looking at my phone. I know.
Yeah.
I don't, man. This is the sort of dreams I have. This is why I don't like to remember my dreams, because they're fucking nonsense. But anyway, let me tell you what happened in this exciting dream, because I remember it quite vividly. So I was looking at my phone.
Yeah.
And the subscriber count went up from 223 to 224. Then it went up to 225. Then it went up to 200 930. Right? And then I woke up because I was like, this is completely unrealistic.
Yeah.
So it went up by 8 in my dream. And I woke up saying, no, unrealistic. It broke. My dream was broken. As you know, I have pants on. That's but that's the limits of my it's the limits of my YouTube dreams. But I still love the fact that my dreams in YouTube are so. The dreams I have about subscribers going up in YouTube are like so small. It's not like I'm dreaming like I've got like 100, like 1 million subscribers.
It's quite sad.
My brain just won't accept it. I know. I was looking at subscribers last night, and I was like, before I went to bed, I was like, oh, it's gone up a couple. It'll probably go down now. I said that.
Probably.
Yeah, sorry.
I did see someone miss the point completely of one of my videos again.
What?
It was the Antax versus the Achilles axe video, and they kind of missed the entire point of it. I was just like, I'm not going to reply. I don't want to.
It's been nice. At least they watched your video.
Yeah, man, that's what I mean. I mean, I'll probably just say thank you, and that's it.
I didn't read the comment. I looked at the comment. It was very long. Is it like negative about it or something?
No, it
nice.
It wasn't
nicely
a negative
summarised.
The guy, what he was saying was right, but he completely missed the context and point of the video, which was, yes, the Antax is better and has a much smoother animation and hitbox.
Yeah.
But if you can't get hold of an Antax, this is this is a good other, substitute for it, which is what the video was about.
All right, yeah. So you're covering every weapon, aren't you? Are you doing the whole every weapon?
Yeah, well, I'm doing the weapons that are actually usable. I'm not doing the plasma gun because it's completely unusable.
You can do it. It's a completely unusable weapon.
Yeah, well, I've got a list of them. I've got like the plasma gun, the thunder hammer, and that sort of thing. So they will get done at some point.
You're not doing the thunder hammer.
Oh yeah, which is just going to be me saying it's shit. Don't look at it. Just don't touch it. Don't do anything to it. Just leave it alone. It is bad, not nice. Don't.
Oh
touch
yeah,
it.
yeah, absolutely. But I'm not worried about the subscribers thing. Is just funny in my mind. It's just funny that the way my brain reacts to like the false reality of a dream.
Yeah,
it's just hilarious.
But you've broken the second wall, the fourth wall, even not the second wall. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like you can't. Oh, why am I using this brush now to do this? I don't need to use that. I almost dumped my brush in my coffee as well. That's bad. Right. I need a more substantial brush. This may not look like a more substantial brush, but it is a little bit more substantial.
You sure?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. I don't not particularly need your approval to use any kind of brush I want.
You do.
Oh, what? I have to go to the Brush Guild of Zug.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the Brush Guild of Zug. Where does
Remember, we take the Sam Lens approach. It's just any fucking brush you got your hands on, to be honest.
Yeah. I have no.
Man, I predominantly paint with a really shit synthetic brush that is slowly dying.
I don't know. I'm just painting with like these ones I got off at Amazon. They cost like 12 quid for like 12.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they're just Amazon brushes.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't give a shit about brushes anymore. You know, it's nice using a fancy brush until you think, I don't care. I just couldn't give a shit, really. They're all going to get ruined in about, you know, since I start using metallics, they're going to get fucking wrecked. So, why should I care?
Salamanders are pretty cool. Got a lot of bit of green. I mean, would you get into a car with some of Dark Elders stuff on their car though?
Nope.
But no. I suppose you don't really like the Dark Elders. I bet you do.
Yeah, they're alright, man. The models look shit, though.
That's true. They are desperate in need of a new thing.
Yeah, man, the models are just awful.
Speaking of models, do you see there's a new... Is it new? I don't know with the Orc models. They every now and again...
Yeah,
like, it's like... I can never tell. Snarsnick? Snarsnick.
The sneaky one.
The sneaky one, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Because apparently in the story that he was last seen on Armageddon and everyone thought he was dead, but he's too sneaky to die. Apparently he snuck off with I think he snuck off with Gazgul.
Snuck off with Gazgul?
Yeah, they just fucked
off like a giant stompy robot.
He is also sneaky and cunning.
Okay.
Well, he's brutal but cunning. Or is he cunning but brutal? I don't know.
There he goes. Right. First layer of the blue. But I wonder, because whatever. What am I talking about? Anyway, right, that's that done. So, what was it? 3 colours. It's good to go.
Yep. 3 colours and you're...
Battle ready. I don't think so. I think not, sir. Now it's cold. Oh, God, now I've got to close the window.
God damn it.
Yeah. Sorry about the cough.
As you should be.
Yeah. Right, gonna let that dry off a little bit. I like that though. He's looking alright. He's looking alright. No, that's not looking alright, is it? Alright. Need to get me red out again.
Not the red.
Gotta get me red out. trying to think if there's any interesting games I've seen recently. As we know, nominally about gaming, yeah. I would say, have you seen interesting games recently, Zug? But I've met you.
Nothing
so...
that I've been wildly excited about. Like I saw Diablo 4's coming out.
So Zug. So you're not wildly excited for something. You're normally wildly excited for something.
Well, I'm not going to rush out and get Diablo 4 the minute it comes out because, you know, Blizzard. Nah.
Is it going to be like...
I have a horrible feeling it's just going to be awful.
Can they be trusted after Diablo Immortal, though?
Well, that's my problem, man.
Could they have been trusted before Diablo Immortal? Probably not. No, any better.
Oh, they fucking wrecked Overwatch, and then they wrecked Heroes of the Storm. It's just...
Well, have you seen that they've like released skins that like are downgrades in your character?
Really?
Pay to lose skins. That's what people are calling them. Because they're like
Overwatch.
Yeah, because apparently the reason why they're pay to lose is because you buy them and the actual skin kind of means that you've got like it changes the weapon model, and that means that the weapon model blocks some of the scope. So it kind of if the screen were like it like takes up that much more of the screen, so you'll have like a view of if this was the world, the blue was the world, you'd have like a scope that's like that.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah, so you kind of got like your gun like barrel there. Oh, look at that, a highly realistic simulation there. And then that'll be like, but normally it'll be like that. Oh, hold on, I can pretend to be a gun like that. And then but with this model it'll be like there you go, that's your new scope.
Brilliant.
Lead is quite sweet.
I have heard that.
And it's snowing and hailing again.
So the storm shelter.
We don't have. It's I'll tell you what. It's a little bit. It's just boring here. It's just grey. It's been grey for like days and days and days.
It's a fierce mild here.
It's man, you wouldn't believe how mild it is. Barely move for all the mildness. We don't. It's yeah, just not very interesting the weather here today. Hey, wondering. Although apparently, allegedly, according to my phone, it's supposed to be raining tomorrow.
Oh no.
I know. It's almost exciting. Hasn't like rained for like about a month. We do need it. We need the rain quite badly here. I've got frogs that need water for their tadpoles, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I could just go and put some water in the pond, I suppose. That would be an option. But then you gotta leave that water outside for like a week before you can put it in the pond, so all the chlorophyll goes out of it. Because otherwise you'll end up with chlorinated tadpoles, which is not the best. It's not the most ideal situation for life, really. As you know, chlorophyll's designed to kill shit.
Yeah.
So get rid of that.
And Alec Jones would be very annoyed if you did that as well.
Oh man, yeah. Is it important to him that we do not turn any frogs? We give the frogs no chemicals at all.
Yep.
They need no excuse for doing anything. I'm not sure we really care about what Alex Jones thinks, though. To be
no.
He's not really a significant person, is he?
I'm not even sure if he's a person, to be honest.
Well, he's like a meme, just a meme man.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. So I'll leave that there for the time being. We'll come back. We need to. I think what I'll do Well, let this dry out a little bit because it's a little bit wet. I encourage you not to care. We don't care. I'll leave this out there for a second. I'm going to go grab a coffee. I'll leave that there.
Yep.
And Zug, entertain people with your witty bands.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to just entertain the living shit out of these people.
Fair enough. Right, I'll just go grab a coffee. I'll be like 2 secs. Entertain them, Zug. There'll be no food for you tonight.
No, no. He's right, though. He will take it away from me. But yeah, I've got a few more Dark Tide guides on the horizon. We're going to be looking at some more weapons and things. Very exciting, I know. But it's nice, though, they're actually starting to fix it. The new series should be dropping either tomorrow or Tuesday. It's the first few episodes have already been recorded. It's literally we're just trying to sort out the thumbnail for it, and the thing we use to make the thumbnails is being exceedingly willful. So I'm just waiting on that, and it should be good to go. And it's a long form one, so they're about 35 to 45 minutes an episode. Questioning, I'd give it another 3 to 6 months before you pick it up. Although it is on sale at the moment, so it's not a terrible time to get it. I think it's like 25% off at the moment. Yeah, I'd definitely give it a few months. It's at the point now where you can play it and there's actually a point to play instead of just going on there going meh. It's getting there, Frost. It's getting there. There are still some janky bits to it. Some of the weapons are still completely pointless. But there's actually a gameplay loop now. Because vive la roi, Django. And ahoy. I haven't looked at Dark and Darker.
Have you been entertaining, Zug?
I have been entertaining. I've been talking continuously since you left.
Fair enough. A French robot on the screen. How? He's not. He's American.
He's Patrobot 3000.
Yeah. Go to the very start of the screen, you'll see what he's supposed to look like when he's finished. Anyway, very first comment. America!
Fuck yeah.
Oh. I like to feel like I'm making people buy things with my making games. It's a bit strange. It's a strange game. I'm gonna see what it's like to do the old well, I might make Zug play again on a live stream. Go dig that controller out.
Lumincraft. Oh, Lumincraft. Yeah, we can play them. I enjoy playing Lumincraft.
Yeah.
If I bought it as well, does that mean I don't have to play it on controller?
No. What? You don't have to buy it though, that's the advantage.
Yeah, but I'd prefer to buy it not have to play it on controller.
No.
No, I enjoyed Lumincraft, it's cool.
Right, so I'm just looking for a more suitable brush for doing this stuff. So I'm going to put a wash. I suppose, no, that's too fat, that brush. Hold on. Looking for a better brush. Let's go for a better brush. Better brush. Find a brush. That's a toothbrush. Right, that's better. Get a smaller brush.
Is it smaller though? Is it really?
It's quite small. Okay, so I'm going to do the grey. I'm going to wash the grey, and we're going to use Dark and Height Nightshade. Yeah. That's the colour I want to use. Now, because I want to be like a cold white. That's what I want. And I'll try not to spill it all over my computer. That would probably be a good move. There you go. Suitably stable. Right. My advice about Libercraft would be to, you know, watch the Mighty Ugg player on YouTube, and then you could get an idea if you like it or not. Wouldn't that be wise?
That'd be lovely.
Yeah. If I more views. Love me. Or just live life vicariously through me, which is the best way to live.
Yep.
Zog's been doing that for years.
Oh yeah.
It's the best way of living.
It's the only way to live, man.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the new Tau stuff that came out?
Oh, that's what I was going to talk about earlier. What, like Farsight? Is that it?
Yeah.
Not really a load of new stuff though, is it?
Yeah,
The new Tau. The one. The singular.
The new thing.
The singular model that came out. I did. You know what it looks like? It looks like a battle suit. It's amazing.
It does. Well, I thought you'd like that.
I did kind of like it. It's all right.
Well done, Ugg. You upset Django.
I'm sure he's not infuriated at my gameplay. I'm sure he's more infuriated that he can't play along with me.
Maybe.
Oh. You got to build the suspense of these things, Django. I'm putting on a show, man. I'm not just like there for. Yeah, all right. I was scared. Must remember that next time I've got a thing where I can trigger things that do things faster. Don't.
Yep. Just gonna make Django sad, man.
I know.
Poor old Django.
It's supposed to be on my side though.
I'm on no one's side but my own. I'm like an ant. Nobody's on my side.
Because your side sucks, to be honest.
My side's great. Fuck you.
I imagine being Django could be frustrating. Just in general.
Yep.
Efficiency. Lol. Oh yeah, I suppose that's why it winds him up every time I say increase the efficiency, and I don't. Or optimizing something. Django's favourite words out of my mouth.
Optimize.
Optimize. It's time to optimize this configuration. So, why have you failed to optimize this? That's I believe Django's probably saying from his lab.
Oh, important news, Ugg.
Yeah.
The succulent in my office has got flowers growing on it.
Oh, is that all I got you?
No, that one's upstairs. That's still doing really well.
Succulent news.
Very happy.
Yeah, I think that's the way he sounds. That is totally the way my mind Django sounds. What are you doing, Ugg? Why are you so bad at playing all the games?
Was ist das?
Why do I watch you? Am I close?
I think you are.
I never claimed to have a genuine... The voice actor who plays Ugg, not very good at doing a German accent.
Well, we'd have to go to a different union for that.
Yeah. I don't, you know... You see, as I get bored of this as we go along, as we slowly go through, I get bored of doing it like this, and I'll just be like, fire it, just bang it on in a second. Bang it on! Oh! Anyway, tell you what, I was messaging Zug just before this live stream.
Were you?
Yeah, I was. Remember?
Or were you messaging the guy that plays me?
It doesn't, effectively, it's the same thing for the purposes of the audience.
Fair enough.
I worked out how to pop cheese today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like popped cheese. So you basically you basically make popcorn out of cheese, but it's just cheese.
It was very nice. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah. And it's weird. And now I've overdosed on cheese today. I'm full of Gouda cheese. Literally eating so much Gouda cheese today, it's uncomfortable.
Maybe you should eat some more.
I just went down and ate some more.
Fair.
Yeah, I was like, more cheese. It's like, oh, I feel ill again. It's like, more cheese. I'll be back for more. But yeah, it's quite simple to do. All you do is you get some Gouda cheese, you cut up into little chunks, and then you leave it under a towel for like 3 days for it to dry out, and then you put it in the oven 200 degrees centigrade, 370 degrees Fahrenheit for our American friends, and and then you leave it in there 15 minutes, and it pops, and it turns into this weird kind of popped cheese stuff, and it's very strange.
Everyone loves popped cheese,
but it's very nice, and I imagine it will go exceptionally well with beer.
As everything should.
Yeah, it's like the ultimate beer snack. I found it in you can buy it in packs from shops, but I was wondering if you could create it at home, because I can't be asked to go to a shop. Good for you,
It's
though.
fair. I do hate going to shops.
Yeah, and yeah. So there you go, and I made it today. It's been 3 days in the making. I bought it. Actually, that was the last thing I bought, but I stumbled in ill. I went to the shop on my way back from being ill and bought cheese. Yeah, it's so dry it out, then bake it. Yeah, that's the one. We gotta cut it into relatively small chunks, but
Or one giant chunk and have a really big
because
pop
it won't
cheese.
dry properly, you weirdo.
But if you do it right, it will.
I don't think it will. But anyway. Crab chips. Are they made of crab?
Crab is delicious.
Or is it real crab? Because I know a lot of time crab isn't actually crab, isn't it? Like in the crab stick, the traditional British crab stick is not made of crab, is it?
No, it's just like processed
Mushed
fish
up
bits.
of fish. Is it like a crab stick? I know. I don't think I ever ate crab in my life. I don't think I've ever eaten crab. I'm not going to eat crab now, but...
You might.
What, when that's the only thing there is to eat in the UK?
Yeah.
Just crabs.
Well, there's no fucking fruit or vegetables anywhere.
Oh, guess what I managed to buy in the shop this week? I bought a pepper. I know, people were looking at me, they were like, what have you got there? In the street.
You managed to get a pepper.
Oh god, yeah. I would never eat a crab either, because yeah, the most powerful of the organisms. Sufficed only by the lobster. Or maybe not. Everyone will become a crab. I don't think it works like that, though. I don't think it actually works. You don't actually become a crab.
Well, not of that attitude.
Humans will evolve into crabs one day. Maybe. What would we be called if we were human crab men?
Crab people, obviously.
Oh, right. Crab people?
Yeah, I mean, it's right there, man.
Crab men.
Yeah.
And what?
Oh my god, these people are so fucking bad.
Yeah.
It's like...
Cello over at Innsmouth. Yeah. It can't be that bad.
Two of them are playing sharpshooters and they're just hiding behind walls waiting for things to stop shooting at them. They're not returning fire.
That sounds like a wise thing to do, though.
What, and never actually shooting or killing anything? They're standing with their fucking melee weapons out.
Oh. Well, maybe they know they've got you with them, and they're like, oh, you can... The worst witch hunter captain in the lands here. And we'll be alright.
Well, I'm getting the absolute piss kicked out of me because everything's fucking targeting me.
Yeah, but that's because you're the worst witch hunter captain in the land.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is a normal English documentary. Is there a film? Shadow over Innsmouth?
I think there is.
Is there?
I think it was terrible from what I remember.
I want it to be a good H.P. Lovecraft film. Why can't there be good H.P. Lovecraft films?
Because they won't let that old Toro guy do it.
Oh yeah.
I've forgotten his first name.
What's his face?
Captain Spooky Pants.
Pan's Labyrinth Man.
Yeah, that guy.
Uladio the Torre or something?
Something like that.
Lardy Dardio.
He did the Cabinet of Curiosities or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Which is alright. Some of them were good, some of them were terrible.
Yeah.
Very hit and miss.
Yeah, I guess that's nature of the game, isn't it? When you're going to do a bunch of short stories based on a bunch of short stories. Why can't I say? Why can't I say? I can't say it. Why can't I say it?
What short stories?
Short stories. I can say it again. Phew! It reminded me how to say it.
Because the word went weird in your face, and you had to like.
Oh, what is it wrong with me? What is it wrong with me? Why I no speak of properly?
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with me? Why can't I speak properly?
You're having problems with your T's today, I think.
What do you mean having problems with my T's?
Well, you've always had problems with your T's.
What? What do you mean? Me having a problem with my T's?
Walter.
Walter? Spell. I don't even know how to spell. Badly.
W-A-R-E-R-E-R-R.
Bella something. See, I can't even say it when it's written down. That guy, yeah, you got it. They want to do it at the Mountains of Madness, though. Do it at the Mountains of Madness. Why don't someone do goddamn at the Mountains of Madness? That's what I want. That's like the quintessential Lovecraftian story at the Mountains of Madness.
Because you want it too much, that's why.
Because I want it.
Yep.
Me personally, I want it, so therefore I'm not allowed it.
Yeah, remember, we can't have nice things.
It's like I'm not like the one creating the like consciousness of the universe, am I?
Maybe you are.
Why did I dream you up then? Is the question I'm asking myself.
In your deepest nightmares.
There lurks a tube filled with rage. A tube man. Tube man. Tube man.
I'm not full of rage.
No.
I'm just full of ennui.
Full of wee, more like. Just bog standard urine.
Having a bit of wee.
I think we work with such purpose here. Such purpose.
So,
what?
I can tell you a story about wee if you like. It was one of the most satisfying experiences in my life.
God.
We were driving through Iowa in the middle of nowhere. It was like 2 a.m. The sky was bright with stars.
One second.
Yeah.
Agrax Earthshade.
Okay.
Carry on.
The sky was bright with stars. I was quite drunk. And I was like, you know what? I need a wee.
Did you piss yourself?
Nope. Got out of the car, and I had a piss in the middle of a field, and there was no one for miles. It was really satisfying.
Apart from the person who was driving the car.
Well, yeah, but I knew them. And I was like, you know what? This is the life.
You're a simple guy, aren't you? Simple man with simple pleasures.
Yep.
I was expecting slightly more out of that story, to be honest. Was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
I moved back to my original assumption. You are a simple man. My original assertion. You're a simple man.
Yeah. It was just the simple pleasure of having a wee outside, you know.
There was this pub in. I sort of concur. There's this pub in. Oh God. It's south of the theme park.
Yeah.
It's a very famous pub, and I've been there, and it's called the Star and Compass? Square and Compass. Square and Compass? Yeah. DSF.
I think I know that pub.
Square and Compass, and it's like an old traditional sort of pub. Like really old. It doesn't have like a bar, it's just got a serving window.
Oh, yes, I know.
It's like... It's a really nice... It's set in the countryside in a village where there's no like street lighting or anything like that, so it's like pretty dark all around, so you can see the stars and everything like that. And it's got like a, you know, it's like a really old traditional pub thing. And they've got like the toilets are basically outside of the pub, so you have to like walk out the pub and then go into a serving window. Yes, a serving window. You know, like a, you know.
One does not pee in the serving window, though.
No, you don't pee in the serving window.
That is uncouth.
No, the serving window's inside. I could draw a little map. Draw a map. Look, it's like a role-playing session. So, this is your pub. This is like the entrance. You are here. You're going to the entrance. No, don't piss in the serving. No, you wouldn't piss in the serving room. And there's like a fire here. It's a fire, a hearth there, and basically you go in here, and the serving hatch is here in the pub, and the bar, or like the serving zone is behind there, which is where the barrels live. The beer barrels live here. And then you will be served by a person, you go through here, and then there's the tables and things in here. I think there's another room here as well. So you come in here, there's another room in here, there's more tables and stuff in there. And there's a fossil museum over here. Ooh, that's where they keep the fossils.
Fossils. Yep.
There you
go. That's where I used to keep my fossils. The
fossil museum, that's the pub. And then I just to go a little further with the diagram, because I was talking about a toilet, and then I don't even know, I can't remember it well that way, but the toilet was here. Basically, the toilet was here. There you go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you should go there. It's an absolutely lovely place, Square and Compass. But that's where the serving hatch is. But the point is, I went there and it was all dark, and I went out for a piss, and you had to walk along, like you had to come out the bar, come here, walk along this thing, go to the toilet in here. But it was really nice because it was like they've got like a garden out the front here with like stuff in it, and it's like got a view of the sea, and like it's like cliffs and stuff like that, and there was loads of like mist rolling off the sea and stuff like that. It was just like standing out there, not quite pissing in the outside, but it was absolutely gorgeous. There you go.
See,
what?
Everyone's got lovely stories about having a wee.
No, the cliffs are away. You couldn't really piss off the cliffs.
Because you're most vulnerable when you go into the loo.
Are
so
you?
When you have a really, well, kind of.
You're quite vulnerable, I suppose. I wouldn't say you're most vulnerable. Are you more vulnerable when you're asleep?
Don't know.
Just saying.
I'll have to do some studies.
Yeah, oh yeah, and the nice thing about this place is, like, obviously there's no street lighting, because in the UK we have a massive problem with light pollution. Like, it's a massive problem in the UK. Light pollution is just absolutely fucking awful. Right, I'm going to let that beast dry for a little bit, so we're going to be back in... no, I'm not going anywhere, I'm just going to do some other painting while that thing dries off. Actually, give me 2 secs.
He's going to go eat more cheese, isn't he?
No, I'm just going to go get a fan to dry it off, actually. I've got my headset off, so I can't hear you, Zug.
He's eating cheese.
Yeah.
I don't believe him.
Right. That was me almost knocking over a giant bin bag full of beer cans.
Is that where you store your cans in a big bin bag?
Well, I don't store them in, deliberately. They're just in a bin bag, you know. Where would you suggest I put the bin bags? Or the bin?
I know.
The binnable
In the bin.
material. Actually, it's more full of bottle lids and stuff like that.
Well, you need to be keeping those.
What, for the apocalypse?
Yeah, obviously, man.
For the apocalypse?
Apocalypse, yeah.
I'm loaded. What have I got here? Aspel Suffolk cider. Right. So I was going to just carry on going with these things while I wait for the big fella to dry off.
See, what other live stream channel gives you lovely stories about having a piss?
Having my pants around my ankles is a vulnerability. More vulnerable than you are when you're asleep. Surely sleeping is more vulnerable.
Also, I don't think I've pissed like that since I was like 2. I tend to not. I tend not to drop trow to have a wee. You know, but you do you, no shame.
It's a good point. I mean, right. So we're just putting we're painting grey onto the grey because. Right, just check that. There, we got that there. We got that. I'm playing the gentle art of playing Vermintide. You just hear the click, 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 click.
Well, these people are fucking terrible, so I'm going to do it all myself.
It's the strategy there, the deep strategy.
I honestly don't know what they're fucking doing, apart from just trying to wind me up.
There's one of them called Django.
No. I can't wait to put scoreboards in this.
If you not looked at getting any mods for it yet?
No, can't be bothered.
Man, that's like video content. That's content now. Is you want to do a mod preview?
Yeah, but the mods will just make me crash more. Like, this game needs more help.
What, you don't think it's a good idea for content?
No, it is a good idea for content, but I'm not dealing with having to crash every 3 seconds and reload the game for 10 minutes.
No fun. You know fun, Zug. You know fun.
No fun allowed.
So yeah, I've just put my the Atlas under a fan. So I didn't actually have that fan configured, so I had to go and get a fan and fiddle with it.
You should get like a heat lamp.
Why did I put a model under a heat lamp?
Well, not like an intense heat lamp, like a little lamp you'd get for a baby duck.
That's a very specific example you've conjured up there.
Oh, so I'd assume it'd be you.
Hmm?
You know, if anyone's going to have baby ducks, I'd assume it'd be you.
Baby duck.
Yeah.
I once rescued a sparrow.
It's not really a duck, though, is it?
No. I didn't rescue it by like incubating it or anything like that. I just put it in a pot and I came back a few hours later and it had flown off.
Oh,
Nice
happy ending.
Yeah. I know. I thought it was going to be dead. That's why
Well, they usually are.
Yeah, well, most wildlife stories end. We were like, oh my god, it actually worked. 'Cause that's what I say. You know, you find a fledgling, you should put it near the nest. Yeah, the nest is like, you know, up in my roof, so I can't put it near the nest. So I put it in a pot near the base of the house, and we came back in the afternoon. Did you not use your spoon
creation?
No, I didn't need. No, I didn't. That deal wasn't around anyway at that time. And we put it in there, and we made a little house for it there. We put a little box next to it and some water. Our wife was like, it needs water. I was like, okay, I'll give it water. I mean, it's a bird, but okay. And then we came back, and it was gone. So it had either been taken by predators, or it was all right. I like to think it was all right.
I like to think it's out there, just it's thinking about you.
Yeah.
Waiting until it can repay the favour.
Just you sure you didn't feed it too hot? Maybe. I didn't feed it. No. It was no.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I didn't deliberately just smash it over the face and leave it out for like a sparrowhawk to eat. No, I didn't do that. Pretty sure. People think I'm like some sort of monster. Some sort of hidden monster. But I love the animals. I'm a vegetarian and everything. Eat everything. It's all just a lie.
I've got his own veal farm in the back garden.
Fagua farm.
Oh god.
I'm just like, fagua. So delicious. Bonjour. Would you like some fragua homemade? I force-fed the duck myself.
It's just pretty awful, that.
What I brought up as an example of a horrific thing for someone who was a vegetarian to do.
Yep. Which is why you do it.
Oh yeah, man. Totally.
You don't even. The worst thing is you don't even eat the foie gras. You just make it and then throw it away.
I just make it and then go, oh, this is unethical, and throw it away.
Oh, I don't like this.
I've been making my own foie gras for years. I haven't eaten a single bit of it. No. That's pretty bank. Fucking foie gras. It's disgusting.
Mm.
That's a good question. Why else keep hedgehogs? Or unless the obvious answer is cats, but it seems like too obvious an answer.
Cats do like cat food.
It's almost like it's designed for them. Oh, cats. All right. I thought it might have been like a trick question, you know?
Dogs will have a go at it as well, but you really shouldn't feed cat food to a dog.
You know you shouldn't flush dog and cat feces down the toilet.
Why?
Because apparently the sewage system is not designed to actually deal with cat and dog waste.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew cat waste is like fucking a war crime.
No, man, you're not supposed to flush it. Obviously, you throw it in the bin. But
It can go on a landfill, but it can't go down the toilet.
Yeah, because it's just because the way the human waste products not broken down in the same way by like cat and I can't remember. I saw it on Broken Oak Gaming. Apparently, he said that.
Fair enough.
And if Broken Oak Gaming says it, it's good enough for me.
Yep.
Who am I to argue with an alleged chemical biology type man? I'm sure he is. He certainly knows his rabies from his
yogurt.
His chicken feet. I don't know. He certainly does. Ah. Right, I've got to think of something to dry brush these with now.
Dry brush.
Brilliant, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Ah! You say, how long have you been painting for? Half an hour?
Yeah, about that.
Half an hour. Right, no, I was going to get some paint. Hold on. Right, I'm going to go with, I think, a nice enough highlight for a grey. I'm going to go with some Dawnstone. That's a nice enough highlight for a Mechanica standard grey, isn't it?
Yeah.
That'll work nicely. Let me go spin me Atlas. It's not a euphemism. All right. This is like the side project, the potter's wheel of the Atlas painting. How can I lose a white brush? Where the stupid hell there
Did
is?
you put it down in some snow?
No. Where'd it go? Where's? I use this brush then. Lost, losing something. I'm losing my fucking mind. That's what I'm doing. Right, so we're gonna go with this to layer onto it, to just dry brush onto this and just edge highlight this. And I think the reason why we're dry brushing the highlights onto this is one, it's an easy way to get good highlights because everyone loves dry brushing.
Yeah, dry brushing is a good technique.
And two, I think dry brushing this will probably give it a nice thin, really kind of thin dry brush edge highlight, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Thin. If it looks wrong, I'll go again.
Throw it in the bin.
Color. Yeah. That's it. I'll quit painting if it goes wrong.
Yep. Remember, kids, if you're not instantly good at something, just quit.
Yeah. And if you make a mistake, it's probably time you gave up.
Yep.
We should do the terrible painting advice. Just like the literal opposite of what you should actually do. If you have problems, people, and you don't think you can do it, you know, you should always compare yourself to other people.
Yep. You should always watch like people like Sam Lenz, and if you're not as good at them the first time you pick up a brush, just quit.
Yeah. Yeah, if you enter a painting competition and you don't rank or win, probably never do that again.
Ranking? What do you mean? Ranking's just a list of people that should quit.
Oh. Dropping things. Yeah, that looks pretty different to that, he says. If it looks hard, surrender. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god, yeah, of course. Well, that's like your classic, MOBA technique, isn't it?
Yep.
Can we win this back? God no, let's not try.
And don't forget to scream feeder at people first. And blame everyone else for your own mistakes.
Nice. There we go. That'll do. Lovely. Let's get going with that. As yet, this is almost ready to roll. How are we doing? Oh, we're going well. We're doing well. Yeah, because I've got the everyone is ill in the house who isn't me. Basically the wife. So she's like, do whatever you want. I always feel that's a trap, isn't it?
It is a trap.
Shit.
You fool.
It's like, take your time, do whatever you want.
That's definitely a trap.
Yeah. I'm pretty convinced it isn't though. I guess we'll only find out once I've done it, won't we?
Yep.
No, doesn't mean to say it's going to be a trap next time.
Nope. It's all part of life's rich tapestry, man.
You can never know. That's the magic. It's like Schrodinger's wife's permission, where you get offered the opportunity to do something, and you take that, and you never know until you've done it whether it was the right thing to do. Yeah, that was for 5 or 6 hours. Yeah. I think, I think she was unconscious or something.
Probably not a good thing.
Oh, she was alright. She woke up at the end.
Oh, good.
Or did she?
Well, to be honest,
I'd have to do a renovation on the old...
honoring joke. Yeah.
I'd have to do some renovation on the old patio scene there.
Patio, yeah.
To be fair, all the gardening is, that happens in my household is because of the other wife. Not because of me. I would have been happy with Actually,
Let's be fair, man, your garden is very nice.
It is nice. It's full of birds as well. We've got like a blackbird at the moment that's visiting our garden, that's basically living its best life in our garden. There's a couple of them, and UK blackbirds, because I know American birds now. I'm quite good at American birds because I've been watching lots of American webcams of live streaming bird feeders. I live an exciting life, man. Yeah, that with 1,000,000% more bird boxes. Yeah, but I know lots of. But we got like 2 blackbirds, a male and female blackbirds, and our blackbirds. If you imagine like an American red-winged blackbird. See, I know these birds. Red-winged blackbird. Right, imagine like that. This is for the American audience, obviously, because not you, Zug, because you don't know what this bird is. But it's got no red wing. I'm not sure what the female red-winged blackbird look like?
Our blackbirds are fucking massive as well, aren't they?
Hmm?
They're massive.
What,
Not as big as
ours?
ravens. Blackbirds, yeah. I thought the European blackbird was almost twice the size of the redwing.
What, the red-winged blackbird?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen one side by side.
Oh, it's just, you're the fucking bird expert. I thought, you might know.
I don't know. It looks about the same size as a blackbird in the UK, which aren't that big. Oh, blackbirds aren't massive, man. They're about the size of bloody... They're smaller than crows. Like half the size of a crow, a blackbird. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. We've got a family of magpies living near us. Well, opposite to us.
Oh, they're annoying fuckers, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And they're always getting in fights with the crows.
But anyway, yeah. But we got a pair of blackbirds that live in our garden now. That are living literally their best life in our garden. Like yesterday, I threw out an apple for them, and within, well, the ugly wife said we should give them an apple. So I fed them an apple, and I threw the apple into the garden, walked back into the front room, and said, I have fed the blackbirds an apple. And I went back, and the blackbird was eating the apple. By the time I got back, it must have been like, well, let's say it doesn't take a long time to travel through the Ugg mansion. So.
Did you take the Ugg Express Railway?
Oh, I took the express route through the house.
Yeah.
There's so many choices of routes to take. But it must have been a good it must have noticed within about 10 seconds the apple had been thrown out for it. And was down there like chomping down on it. It was like, oh, I'm eating the apple, nom 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 nom. We're debating whether to try and get the blackbird to feed from our hand, to see if we can. The young wife is like, we shouldn't teach the blackbirds to feed from our hands. They may become too reliant on us.
I think I'm with the Ugg wife on this one, man.
Yeah, but I like having birds feeding from people's hands. It's cool.
Yeah, but you've also got to consider, like, not all humans will have good intentions towards it, and what if the bird chooses to try and feed from somebody who's not very nice?
But they'd have to have. I always think if someone's very nice, not very nice to birds. Right, if someone wasn't very nice to birds, yeah. Right, are they likely to have any food? Because that's the only thing that would motivate him to do it. Like to visit you. If you were like someone who constantly didn't like birds, no, I don't like birds. Are you likely to have food on you to feed to a bird?
Depends how much they don't like them, man. They could make it their entire day.
I don't know. I mean, I got a robin feeding from my hand. That was cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. Last year I managed to get a robin to feed from my hand. It was cool. I got pictures of it as well. Got a picture of it.
Oh, yeah, I remember you sending it to me.
Yeah. Right, anyway, so that's like the greys and the what's it's done on there. Not the what's it's. That's the greys and I quite like the colours. I like the colour scheme of these guys though. They are quite cool. If I get more clan mechs, I'll probably paint them in a very similar way to this. I do have to do the metal though. But I think the atlas is probably dry now, so we can go back and carry on painting the actual point of the stream. Yeah. Crazy like that. Crazy. Right. Oh my god! Did you punch something there?
Don't know.
Right. I think that's dry. Yeah, it's dry. The only way to test, just touch it. Touch it all over. Oh, touch you. Right, let's keep on going. Which colour should we start with, Zug? Red, white or blue?
start with the blue and move inwards.
Blue. Okie dokie. So, gonna go with the techless blue. Because everyone likes techless, don't they?
Yep.
He's a very famous elf.
Or is he an Eldari now?
Wasn't he like the wasn't he the chap who saved the old world by implementing a system of magical drains at the other elves at Lorien?
Yep.
Yeah. That's why he got his own blue.
He basically made a magical sieve.
Was a drain hole, wasn't it? A sieve? A magical. Oh. There's humans in Zug's house. They're breaking the illusion, Zug, that you're living in a basement. My verisimilitude is gone. Also, that means
the fourth wall's been broken.
Oh, maybe I won't feel the. Maybe I won't get the blackbirds to hand feed. I won't have any fun.
No. Yep, paid actors.
Yeah, it's just a bit, but the point about it is we got to like pay those people now.
No, I'm just going to tell them it's work experience. You see.
I know, what is it? For credit or whatever it is. I know for what's that thing where artists do things and they just go for like, you know, you can give me
exposure.
stuff. Yeah, for exposure.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it works so well. Sorry, I just think the whole acting thing. Interns. The interns. Yep. Oh my god, this thing's made of plates. So many plates.
Or you could order some Django and then sit patiently by the door.
Yeah.
There you go. Even more excuse to sit around.
Oh, he's probably going to go out to the forge and forge some more needles, isn't he?
Probably.
He's going to be like, oh, I've got to go and craft. I've got to whittle some more needles. Whittle some needles out of, I don't know. He's going to go kill something and make a bone needle out of it.
Well, how else are you supposed to make them?
I don't know. Just buy them from a shop. That's what most people do, isn't it?
In this economy.
Can't afford needles.
Can't afford anything. There's no fruit or veg in this country.
The sewing store. Wow. You have stores?
Yeah, it's called a haberdashery, isn't it?
I just think it's funny that they've actually got stores. You know.
What, in Germany?
Yeah.
It's not just one big open Christmas market all year round.
I thought that's what Germany was.
Well, yeah, that's what I like to think it was as well, but...
Isn't it basically just a craft store? Like where they sell... I don't know. Sausages. Another meat-based products.
It's just Oktoberfest all year round. But we're only allowed to visit in September.
Secret Oktoberfest all year round.
Nickname, Don't Tell the British. The guys who think the war is still going on, the first one. Oh God, there are still people who think like that, and they're awful.
The First World War's still going on. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like we were talking about earlier. The people who have all the pride in, like, the flag wavers in this country.
All right.
They're usually bald and the same colour as ham.
Beautiful description.
But it's true though.
I love it. Yeah, the colour of ham.
They really are. Most nationalists are bald and the same colour as a boiled ham. That sort of patchy white and pink colour. And they also speak like they've got a mouthful of it.
Mouthful of ham.
Yep.
What does someone who says a mouthful of ham sound like, so? I am curious.
Don't know, man, I've never eaten ham.
I find that unrealistic.
Do you?
Yes.
Well,
An unrealistic.
I
I find that as an unrealistic story because even I've eaten ham. May have been
You're
many,
a terrible
many.
vegetarian.
I'm a terrible vegetarian. Oh yeah, man. I mean, you know, it may have been a few years ago.
Just sitting there feasting on ham.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Oh God, the canned whole chicken. No. Why was it covered in jelly?
Sweet Sue's canned chicken.
Oh.
I like to think that Frost chows down on one of those every couple of days.
What is it, MREs?
That's an American thing, isn't it? The canned chicken. I bet you can still buy those.
I bet you can.
I bet
Well, you can still get pucker pies that come in tins here.
Yeah, but they don't sound as quite as revolting as a whole chicken. Like
They're pretty revolting.
oh man, I wouldn't know.
Well, I've been vegan for 20 years, man, so I don't really know.
Funny guy. Vegan.
Yep.
That explains so much about you.
We're all about the potted pork products. Spam.
Spam.
Oh, it's horrible.
I've never seen a whole. Don't say like that. That's one of isn't that one of America's national dishes, isn't it? This canned chicken.
Oh no, it'd be turkey, wouldn't it, man? They're more into their turkeys.
Is it the name brand? Yeah, I think it's called Sweet Sue's. Sweet Sue's chicken.
Fucking hate.
If we got a PO box, would you send like a chicken in a can from America for a laugh?
You can if you want to.
And then we can video him eating it.
Yeah, that's not gonna fucking happen.
No. Gotta be like that for us.
eat
Why have you got to be like? Because I'm a vegetarian.
And I've been vegan for 20 years. You never listen to me, do you?
If I don't, that's not true. That's a lie. A
Prove
bold, A bold-faced lie. I've seen you eat meat.
The burden of truth
in
is on
person.
you. Have you though, or was that just another paid actor? Have you ever really met me?
a grump product. I don't know, maybe I was wrong all along. Maybe I've never actually met you. That's true.
Yep.
Right, we go for the white next. Spam, eggs, spam, shrimp, spam, spammy spam.
Oh, spam's just... I fucking hate spam. I don't mind corned beef. Even though corned beef... Is that just beef spam? When you think about it?
I don't know why you're tasking me.
I'm asking the audience, not
all
about
right,
you. Well,
don't
Jesus.
ask me. Yeah, the Monty Python. Spam, spam, spam. Yeah.
I saw spam a lot. The show. I wasn't overly impressed.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
There you go then. We go for my new pot of third air. Oh, third grey. I got an air white grey thing because I figured can't be worse than the fucking non-air stuff.
Yeah.
Also, it comes in a ginormous bottle for some reason. I don't know why the air bro. It's like whatevs.
Okay, so spam is more processed than corned beef. Fair. Like I say, I'm not a connoisseur of potted meat products.
And other lies, Zug. And other lies.
I fucking love tuna.
You lie so much about what you like to eat.
Well, I do like eating tuna. Tuna's nice.
More processed the better. You love a processed food.
Ugh, fuck no.
Actually, to be fair, I do like corn. That's incredibly processed. But you know what? I don't give a shit.
Yeah. It's kind of ethical, isn't it?
The mushroom.
Do mushrooms have feelings?
I don't believe so.
Or is that just what you tell yourself so you can sleep at night?
That is what I tell myself so I can sleep at night, and it works. It's quite honestly. I'll tell you, I started rewatching Dark Skies.
Snowpiercer.
No. Dark Skies.
Any good?
I like it. It's really old
Fair
though.
enough.
Really old 90s. But I don't care about that. I don't care if the special effects suck. Because I am not that bothered.
I was thinking about rewatching X-Files.
But I was thinking about rewatching X-Files, and I had a conversation with the Ugwife about it. And I said I can't fucking face it because it's just nonsense.
Oh yeah, it is mostly just fucking nonsense.
But Dark Skies was not nonsense.
But to be honest,
Even though it was a single series.
if I was going to rewatch X-Files, I'd probably just watch Supernatural because it's basically the same thing, just a bit better.
I was saying, I was chatting to the Ugwife last night, and we haven't got, like UFOs are like, it's all in the news, sort of, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why isn't someone... Yeah, man. If you've not seen all the stuff about... I don't know why I'm able to talk to you about anything in reality. Yeah, man.
What is it?
They're like...
What, the Chinese balloon that everyone decided was a UFO?
Well... There's weird shit going on.
Okay.
I know we are
Like what?
straight... Well... There's like... it's in the media. They're talking about, like... They're talking about...
watched it, so enlighten me.
Just recently, in the last couple of years, the Navy talking about like disclosing videos of stuff where they're saying, this is original footage of like stuff we don't know what it is and things like that. And
oh yeah, like I remember seeing the Navy and the RAF saying, when they were on bombing runs in the World War, there was literally shit following them. They have no idea what it is.
yeah, man,
It was
there's
doing
just been
speeds that was completely tangible for that time period.
Yeah, there's been a whole bunch of stuff where they've just the military are actually declassifying bits and bobs, and they're just saying they don't know what it is, but that's not really what my point about the whole situation is. My point about the situation is that they should do a freaking X-Files-y style show that's not shit, but just like about aliens again, because we haven't had anything like that for ages.
Well, I think the last one they did was the Steven Spielberg Taken, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that wasn't exactly.
Yeah. I'm not saying just in case the YouTube police come down and say we're talking shit. We are not saying any of it's real. We don't know the reasons why, but the governments are actually talking about shit that they're admitting that they just don't know what it is. And you've got the spy balloon stuff, and you've got loads of weird stuff, because I don't think all of it wasn't confirmed as spy balloons, man. That's the point. They shot down one in Canada, I think, that wasn't a spy balloon or something. I don't know. It might well be spy balloons. It might just all be spy balloons. But I'm saying they should make a fictional show where it's aliens.
Yeah. Or they could just remake the X-Files, but good.
No, man, not the X-Files.
Well, they're going to remake it at some point. They always fucking do, don't they? No one's got an original idea anymore.
Like I say, Dark Skies was a much better premise. Did you ever watch Dark Skies? Because
I don't think I did.
So basically, the premise is, dude finds out that the alien invaders are real, or aliens are real, and all that shit is real. It actually turns out that the aliens are the grey aliens are just they've been taken over by this race of parasitic aliens that could infect humans and stuff like that.
Oh.
And so the greys are just hosts for these weird wormy slug things, like the Girl World, and it's basically that this race goes around sort of conquering aliens, just humans, and basically civilizations, just taking over civilizations, but they enslave everybody and insert brain slugs in everyone. But the gimmick about the show is that it's sort of set in the 60s to start with.
Okay.
It never got out of the 60s because they canned it after one season. But it was set in the 60s, and all the historical events in the show, in reality, were tied into the show.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So, mild spoilers for a show that's 30 years old, but it's they find some evidence of UFOs, and they want to give it to the president. So they give it to the president, Mr. Kennedy.
No.
And then basically the aliens kill Kennedy, and they're the ones that do the Kennedy assassination, and then they're the one that killed Jim Morrison, because Jim Morrison found out about the aliens, so they killed Jim Morrison, and blah blah blah. So it's just all that stuff. So just explain Janis Joplin. So basically, everyone in history has ever been killed was killed by aliens.
And Martin Luther King.
He probably is in there at some point. Yeah, man. But all the sort of all the sort of weird shit that went on in the 60s and stuff, it's just explained by and that's the premise of the show. And they were going to do it. They were going to do it over each season was going to be a step forward in the. So the first season would be set in the 60s. The second series would be set in the 70s, 80s, 90s, yada yada, going forward.
Yeah.
So they would have basically
That's a pretty cool premise.
It's a fucking amazing premise for a show.
But is it as good as Sliders, though?
Probably. But the nice thing about it is, unlike the X-Files, this show doesn't dick about. So it doesn't dick about going is there an alien? Is there aliens? Isn't there aliens? Is it real? Is it not real? Is it blah, blah, blah? It's no, there are aliens and they're real and they're invading. You know?
Yeah. X-Files did love to dick around quite a lot.
Yeah. That's my point.
I like the Monster of the Week episodes where it was there is a monster, this is it.
Yeah, I just think they're a bit of a waste of time though, when you're talking about... I never understood, right? Oh, hold on, back in a sec. Well, I never understood, yeah, why, you know, they had this big alien thing, shit, you know, like, oh, aliens are invading, you know, aliens are definitely invading. Yeah. You know, it's really quite important, you know, the aliens are coming to destroy humanity. It's really quite important. You know, you know, you think it would go up on the level of prioritisation, wouldn't you? You know, just a little bit.
Instead of going ghost hunting in...
Yeah, now we're going to go and, like, find out why insects are eating teachers in Alabama. In a wood in Alabama. I don't even know if there are woods in Alabama. Probably. You know, there's an Idaho witch doctor cursing
potatoes
cause men to jump out of buildings, that sort of thing. And that would be the monster of the week. And you sit there going like, but I don't understand. What about the fucking aliens?
Yeah, this is why I prefer Supernatural.
Yeah, I mean, Supernatural did sort of stay on its like theme for most, didn't it?
Yeah, up until like season 6 when the original writers left and it got a bit weird. Was it season 5?
Potato cursing witches. Exactly. This is Evil Sun Scarlet, by the way, coming in there for a bit of a red highlight. It should have done one or the other, but I think the idea of like the alien conspiracy was good, but it should have switched, you know.
And also that bullshit about the smoking man as well.
But that's part of the alien conspiracy, wasn't it? Because he was like a collaborator with the government that was working against the aliens, but working with the government, and you know.
It did get very fucking tedious though. So if you haven't noticed, guys, I've pretty much taught myself out of rewatching X-Files. Thank you, Ugg.
It's all right, man.
See, this is how we look after each other. To everyone else, it might seem like we're arguing, but not.
Yeah, this is coming to like sensible, safeguarding actions here.
Yeah.
Saving Zug from watching some TV that was just like
terrible.
Terribly disappointing. No, not terrible, just disappointing.
Oh, the movies were terrible, though.
I like the one with the aliens and the bees.
Oh yeah, that one was alright.
But I never watched the one with the pedo.
Yeah, I think you could. Yeah, don't watch it.
No, don't worry, I won't. My friend said to me, there's a few times my friend has said to me, he has said, Ugg. He didn't say Ugg, but he said, Ugg, do not watch this program. Do not watch this film. And I was like, okay. And I didn't even ask for an explanation. It was like a Prison Break. When they re-released Prison Break. Oh no, when they did Prison Break and then they redid it where like it didn't end the way it did, and she went to prison. The woman from The Walking Dead. And he was like, do not watch this. I was like, okay. And I never watched it. And I bought the box set and I never watched it.
Did you?
Yeah, I bought the whole Prison Break box set, man. I own Prison Break, like on DVD.
I liked the first series.
Yeah, it got a bit somewhat ridiculous when they broke out of prison.
Yeah.
Somewhat ridiculous. But anyway, yeah. But I think that there's a subconscious need in society for another alien-y type program that doesn't suck.
what I would like,
Yeah.
I know this is going to sound a bit weird and stupid, but like
That is
an
one of
actual
your
band
ideas,
of brothers. No, this isn't just going to be Barry White going back in time to fight the Nazis.
Right.
Or Prince. But like a Band of Brothers type series, but where they focus on more of the weird shit that actually went on that they can't explain.
Oh, you see, like, that would be cool. Like,
Yeah.
does it make me weird that I never watched X-Files? No.
Not really.
No. Yeah, because that would be quite good. Because if they did like a... Like, you know the premise of like Hellboy?
Yeah.
Like that, except like a supernatural kind of thing, but with hell, like set in the Second World War, with like a team like investigating like the Nazis doing like getting all the supernatural shit, all the weird, and then just do weird World War II. That would be actually really good.
Yeah.
Well, you did come up with a good idea.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Happens every now and again.
Yep. Well, I was due for one.
Yeah. That would be awesome. That would be really good. Yeah. Why can't we have nice things? Right.
We've got the boys, I suppose. Better than nothing.
Right. We're going for the Lohara blue for the edge height. Well, it's going to be a dry brush over all the blue now. Oh God, Lohara blue. And the secret witch, but yeah, see, that'll be one of the things, and it'll be like the Nazis have poisoned the British troops' potatoes, and they're turning into like demons. Or because the witch, the zombie or the yeah, you see, you can go there. You can make your own stories up from this stuff.
Yeah, man, I think that there is a lot of potential in that.
Yeah.
Patent pending on the idea. If I see it come up on anything, you fucking owe me some money.
Django. Yeah, that would be cool as well. Yeah, there's not enough alt history stuff. You know? There should be more alt history.
Like, I thought the Man in like a High Castle had some real potential, and then it just turned out to be really fucking boring.
Yeah, they just didn't know what they were doing with it, were they?
Like,
They didn't
not
have
just boring, but really fucking boring.
Yeah, it was like, what are you trying to achieve with this story? Like,
they just turned it into some pointless fucking East Germany, West Germany bullshit.
I agree.
And not to say there wasn't some awful struggles between East and West Germany in the day, but I mean, like, they had a really huge setting with lots of interesting characters and, you know, morally ambiguous sort of problems.
Yeah.
And they just kind of shit the bed. Well, they didn't even shit the bed, they didn't even get into the fucking bed.
No, they didn't really go anywhere with it, did they?
No, they just kind of dicked about.
Yeah. It's frustrating, isn't it? Because it's like, it had a really promising premise for like, alternative realities. Skipping between alternative realities with like the Nazis trying to take over the multiverse. And then it's like, no.
And how would Japan act if it wasn't, you know, nuked? And would they carry on with the Bushido Code and their, you know, code of conduct they used to have? Because Japan has been very much shaped by the fall of the empire.
Well, here he goes.
No, we're just gonna dick about.
Yeah.
What, me or?
Yeah, you.
Oh no, man! It is the Japan as a whole was
I know.
Very much formed out of the horror that was Hiroshima.
Yeah.
But they just
Gonna paint the world rather red for the red highlights on the middle. Yeah, carry on, man.
I do love painting red. But yeah, they just took a good idea and did nothing with it.
Yeah. But I think the problem is Philip K. Dick didn't really do anything either. So, yeah. And we're just going with a dry brush. Yeah, there was a lot of the US occupation as well.
Yeah, they could have looked into like the European occupation and like Southeast Asia and all that sort of thing. And man, they could have looked into the occupation of China, because Japan would have ended up taking over China.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, just overall the thing was like a missed opportunity.
Yeah, I mean,
it was just a missed opportunity, wasn't it? That was the.
Yeah.
I think that was the point. It was a missed opportunity, and I think that's all we can really say about it, really, which is sad, but it kind of like, again. Yeah, maybe it isn't the sort of show that needs to get made like in today's climate. Probably couldn't be done.
Trusted.
Yeah. Because it's like, I know that like, what is it? The like the retards that made Game of Thrones seasons, you know,
We shouldn't really be saying that anymore, by the way.
No?
No, it's
What do I call like
fuckwits.
the fuckwits that made Game of Thrones? Okay.
It's become too much of a slur, man.
True. Okay, right. The fuckwits that made Game of Thrones. They were gonna do like alternate reality, time traveling, like people go back in time and give like the bad guys in American Civil War like assault rifles, and then they win the American Civil War. So
I mean, that'd be quite interesting.
It's an interesting premise, but
yeah,
could you imagine it? How well would you think it would go? It would go down like a shit at a party. Someone shitting them pants in a party, wouldn't it? That's how well it would go down in today's society.
Go down like a $2. But yeah.
Yeah, stupid Hindenburg ruined everything. But anyway, yeah. So
I find that quite ironic, though, that it was the Hindenburg that ruined it, because it ruined it in real life as well.
Eh?
Oh, you know, people use the Hindenburg as a shorthand for disaster.
Yes.
So not only was it a disaster in real life, you see my point?
No.
The subtle irony. Okay, fair.
I don't understand.
Oh, it's fine.
Were you making a terrible joke?
It's not a joke. It was just something I noticed and thought, oh, that's mildly amusing.
But like the Hindenburg blew up.
The Hindenburg was a disaster, yeah?
Yes.
In real life, a tragic disaster.
Yeah.
And then the show The Hindenburg was also a disaster, but in a different way.
There was a show called The Hindenburg?
Yeah, and it was shit.
Was it about a balloon?
It wasn't very good. I didn't watch it.
Was it about a balloon?
No.
Oh, right.
An amused correlation, thank you, wondering.
I don't even know, right? What? No. Well, if I didn't know that there was a show called The Bleeding Hindenburg.
Well, you say I'm the one that's always ill-informed.
There you go, yeah. We did learn something out of it.
I think you should. I think it's time to bring out the Zeppelin.
Bring back the Zeppelin.
Yeah. Although, have you seen the prices of helium lately?
I don't think you'd fill it full of helium, would you?
I would.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not going to bloody fill it with concrete. Not after the last one.
Oh, helium's probably all right, actually. It's hydrogen you don't want to fill it full of, is it?
Yeah, hydrogen.
Helium's okay.
Yeah. I was wondering, I thought, am I wrong about this? Like, no, I'm not wrong about this. You're fucking gaslighting me.
I'm gaslighting you. I've got it wrong, man.
You're cyberbullying me.
How are you being bullied?
I don't know.
Shut up. Now I'm bullying you.
Yeah.
This is not Leadbelcher. I'm going with the Vallejo Model Air gunmetal, because I like Vallejo. I like Vallejo colour air gunmetal.
I'm glad you started using them, man.
Yeah, man. I've moved to the a lot of my metallics are becoming Vallejo metallics.
I'm not too keen on the gold colour they do. It's a bit.
I've not tried the gold.
It's not great.
No.
No. It's very true to real gold colour, but that doesn't translate well onto models.
No. Fair enough. Carbon change. Climate change.
Did you see they found the world's second largest deposit of lithium underneath Iran?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I saw it on the news yesterday or the day before.
Is that important?
Well, the other deposit of lithium is under China. So I really hope, yeah. It would be sad and hilarious for us.
It'll be simultaneously sad. And also paint some jointy bits in to try and make it a little bit more. Just looking where the bits would be. Where would my bits be?
The knee pits.
The knee pits, you say? Oh, I've already painted them. Need to. I think round bits is probably good bet as well. Weirdly, this thing doesn't have that many weapons on it. It's strange. You're gonna have more, but it doesn't. I'm gonna paint its legs like these bits. Oh. What are you doing back there?
It's not actually me this time.
People rattling about.
Yep.
Can't they see the recording lights on?
Nope.
You not got a recording light yet?
Oh, I've been told I'm not allowed one. I was just going to hook up like a red bulb outside the office.
They say Roxanne.
I would sing Roxanne every time I turned on my red light.
You wouldn't have to turn it on all the time. It's on Tuesdays. It's Tuesdays and Fridays.
And occasionally Sundays.
Yeah, occasionally Sundays. Just for paying for college.
No shade or shame on anyone working in the sex industry. It's a hard fucking job.
Literally.
Christ, I couldn't do it.
No, but I mean, there's. You got the sexual stamina of a turnip.
Hey, fuck you.
No. See? And you're not that attractive either.
Hey,
See?
fuck you.
That's why this wouldn't work. No. Right. Yes, I have the fortitude of a turnip.
You have the fortitude of a fucking mashed turnip.
Mashed turnip.
Ugh. It's just disappointing potato, that's all it is.
Turnip is going to be like our saviour, apparently.
Really?
You guys starting an OnlyFans site. What would we put on an OnlyFans site? Really?
I've already told you my idea for an OnlyFans site.
What is that? What, we take pictures of, like, your feet?
No, it's where I was gonna. It's where I was gonna dress up like the people's dads and tell them I was proud of them. I'll fucking rake the money in.
Just a bit weird.
I think it's a brilliant idea.
It's madness. How do you not have people's dads dressed like? I suppose you just take a guess, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd just dress up like a generic dad, to be honest. You know, sweater vest.
Sweater. This is it. This is just like we're going into your imagination right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweater vest, pair of corduroy trousers.
Sweater vest, pair of corduroys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moustache.
A moustache.
Yep.
You think that that's a quintessential part of?
Yep.
Quintessential part of the makeup of a approving
for
father.
Each customer, they provide a photo, and I will dress accordingly. So I'll make fucking personal experiences for people.
Ooh.
And I'll charge extra.
You could do the
So you can either have
personalised.
generic Ned Flanders, or you can have like our cosplay.
That's a shame and get a haircut.
Nah,
Just
it's wear a wig.
Wig.
Yeah. Wigs exist.
Receive a greeting from. That's a lot of money for wigs. Well, maybe you'd have to pay for like the wigs, wouldn't you?
Well, who's to say I don't really have them?
A selection of a selection of wigs. Oh God. What's going on? I don't like it, Zug. It's scary.
I think this is why we stopped talking about the OnlyFans idea last time.
Yeah, help me out of the woods. Help me out of the woods. I'm scared. Hold on, let me just go get more paint. Oh, where are you, paint? Very well.
So did they identify most of those things as Chinese spy balloons?
Huh?
So the balloons they were shooting down, did they identify them as Chinese spy balloons, or have they just gone, we're pretty sure they were?
There was definitely one spy balloon confirmed, apparently.
Was that the one they shot down over the States, or was that the one they shot down in Canada?
That's the one they shot over the States.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe the other ones were just a parade that got out of hand.
Well, we've all seen Batman, haven't we?
Yep.
Right, we're going with the non-oil now.
Do you think that's what they're taking their ideas from now? Just like fucking
Who
late
are?
80s, early 90s. Well, I don't like to say. I'm not accusing anyone, obviously.
Enemies of the freedom. What
Enemies
nation?
of freedom. That's some nations that are not happy with
Enemies
other
of
nations.
freedom. Oh yeah, no.
That they're just getting their ideas from fucking late early 90s.
Early 90s
Supervillain movies.
Supervillain, yeah. Yeah, man, maybe.
I mean, they tried everything else.
They're gonna get like Prince in to do some music for it.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Who else did you get in?
Reckon the balloon was playing like Prince.
Well, the one I sent over definitely was. It just had Purple Rain on fucking repeat.
I don't know. Spy balloon. I mean, it is weird, isn't it? Why spy balloon?
Unmanned. Doesn't cost very much. If you lose it, who gives a fuck?
I suppose the only thing is if you doubt like the up-to-dateness of Google Earth. Maybe they wanted like, maybe they wanted to update the satellite imagery in Google Earth.
I think Google's having a bit of trouble with the cash flow at the moment, so they're just using balloons.
Yeah. Maybe it's Musk.
Oh, and I do apologise, the artist formerly known as Prince.
Was that still a thing that died with him? Like, oh, when he died, he was still like the artist formerly known as Prince.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was.
I don't know. I was never really a Prince fan, so.
You heathen.
Alright, that's the price I'm
What was your
willing to-
problem with Purple Rain?
I think it just never really did me. Oh, it was Symbol. The US military wanted the technology, it was just a prop. Lol.
I mean, it's pretty cool technology.
Yeah, so cool because it didn't exist. Never a little thing that like it not existing get in the way of.
It's never stopped me. What, you know, let a little thing like reality stop you?
Oh no, man, that's one of the first rules of making up shit club.
Yep.
Never let reality get in the way of a good lie. Right.
A lot of people say when you're to tell a good lie, you need to sprinkle it with truth. I think you're wrong. I think you need to sprinkle it with bigger lies. Just double down on it.
Picture resolution could be better from a balloon. There you go. Flying cars would ever be a thing? No! Never say never. It's the way dreams die.
You can't trust people to drive on a fucking two-dimensional plane. How do you expect them to drive in the fucking sky?
Apparently, like flying, because there's less stuff in the sky. It's probably in a way.
For the moment.
The tricky thing about flying is landing, apparently.
Well, you only get it wrong once.
I suppose so. Right, we've just got to do some of his little eyeballs now.
I'll let everyone in on a secret. I was the pilot that landed the plane on the Hudson. See?
What, yours? Just... Hold on.
Just tell any lies you want.
You did what? Zuck, you landed a plane?
On the Hudson, you know that plane that he landed in. I landed in the river.
Yeah, you landed in the river. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's gonna make Django's job a lot easier.
Yep.
Django's like, oh, I'll look that up then. It's gonna be like, I could have sworn he was more American than a British guy.
Or is it just an elaborate accent I'm putting on?
Oh yes, so it's true. Skynet is coming. It's gonna sort the boys from the men, isn't it?
Yep.
Ah. Gonna sort the humans from the
robots.
From the robots, yeah. Right. Got to do the eyes. Ooh. Got another very small brush out. Missed a bit. It's annoying.
You fool.
I know. I'm annoyed at myself more than anything else.
Made a mockery of this channel.
Yeah, I know, man. It's time to hang my shed in shame. Not my shed.
Because clothes are full of midichlorians and robots aren't.
What?
Question was saying, I never understood why you could transport a robot through time but not clothes.
Oh yeah, midichlorians.
Yeah, midichlorians.
Yeah. George Lucas established that when he was writing Terminator.
And all that shit.
Why couldn't he have been like set up like a kangaroo? With a pouch?
Yeah.
If time doesn't know, you got like a robot inside a flesh pocket.
Yeah, why didn't he?
Why? Do you reckon like if the Terminator opened his mouth, he wouldn't be able to like, time would be able to tell that it was a robot?
Probably not.
How does time tell?
Or it could have been like Russian nesting dolls, and just gradually smaller and smaller robots. You could have sent an army through. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Well, but you think about it, man. Yeah, we could have this, or he could be set up like a like I say, like a kangaroo, and he'd have like a pouch in his guts, because he doesn't need guts, does he? Because he's a fucking robot. So he's got a big cavity there where, in essence, he doesn't need anything apart from, like, I don't know. He could probably get by with having, like, you know, fake intestines and just like a poop generator inside there that takes the food he eats, masticates it down and adds food colouring, and sort of becomes poop. Yeah, that's true. But how does time? It's like, but time knows. Time knows. Time can tell.
Yep.
You gotta be careful with time.
Yar, time be a harsh mistress.
No, power cells and such. No, but that'll be in the chest bit. But what they carry around in their guts? I mean, you think you could make a hole for like a, you know, like a fucking Uzi, 9mm. Uzi, 9mm. You know? Give him a little. Well, it doesn't. I suppose. All right. So he doesn't need an Uzi. Maybe. Good point, actually. Giving him a gun. Just give him a gun that was like available in the fucking night.
That's true. Time will curse your potatoes.
Yeah, you could bring cursed potatoes with you. Would time care about that?
I think it would.
What, could you bring a potato plant with you? These are questions that we do not have answers to.
And perhaps we should.
Maybe we should.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Oh, that's because, no, they...
Bandwidth.
That's because he ran out of, they ran out of, like, the liquid for the skin printer after that. They couldn't print no more skin. I'm going to go with the yellow glaze for the eyeballs to try and make a little bit glowy eyes. You like glowy eyes?
You don't need eyes to see where we're going.
Actually, no, shit that. Shit that for a game of nonsense. They're not going to have... What am I doing? Yellow on a red background. Have I lost my tiny fucking mind? Green is the colour.
Green eyes.
Yeah. 1 second.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Right. There you go. Green. Ah.
Green is best.
Yeah, it's alright. There's got green eyes there.
Right, unfortunately that is time for me.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, it is time actually. It's time for me as well. Didn't actually notice the time. Right, but I think I managed to achieve. There you go. As always, I feel like I need to turn the light down so people see him at... Oh, God. So you see him at his optimum. No. I think that's slightly better. This is always a bit harsh, the light.
The harsh light of day.
Yeah. There you go. That's with Bruce Willis. But there you go. That's that dude done. I will get his. I know I constantly say I'll put these things on Instagram, but I promise I will. Some things will go on.
He won't.
Shut up. You can talk. But hopefully, if you look at the very start of the scream, then you'll see the kind of vibe I was going for with this dude, and hopefully, I kind of somewhat reached that vibe. So yeah. Thank you. Obviously, I need to get the other ones done because there's like another 4 of these guys done in a very similar way, but I haven't quite finished them off yet because I'm super lazy. Oh God, add symbols. Davion symbols, an absolute nightmare. Yes, I'll get on and do that. Oh no, we've run out of time.
I'm gonna have to say goodbye now because I need to go do stuff. So I shall see you all Tuesday.
Yeah, take it easy, man. See you later.
See you later, folks.
Yeah, that's true. I know. I should yeah, I will actually get on and do it though. Oh God, let's just see if I can be fucked to do it. There you go. That's probably the better way to put it. I might do it if I can be fucked. That's probably a better guarantee. And that's a broadside promise to do it if I can be fucked. There you go. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for coming to this live stream. Yeah, it's a sweet little model, that, and it was quite a lot of fun to paint. A bit tricky, but yeah. But anyway, all right. Well, you have a good rest of your day, everyone. And I'll endeavour to try and be healthy enough to actually do another live stream on Tuesday. I should be fine though. How ill could you be in a couple of months? I can't be ill by Tuesday, hopefully. It's like literally 2 days away. I can't be ill again. Right. Well, I suppose I can, but hopefully not. But anyway, right. Take it easy. See you later. If you haven't already, and you've got this far, like it says at the top there, if you could like, subscribe, Broadside Games and all that sort of stuff, it'd be absolutely awesome if you haven't already. And I will see you Tuesday. All right, take it easy. Bye. Aww.